Happy Friday, beautiful souls. This is Shamama Hunting Owl with your new moon / 111 portal energy reading for this weekend. What is today? I don't even know what today's date is. What is today's date? Today is the 27th of January. I wanted to first start by thanking everyone who has subscribed, liked, shared my YouTube channel pages as well, or my YouTube channel as well as my Facebook page. I appreciate you all so greatly. You guys are wonderful. You all make it possible for me to do what I do, so I honor you all. If you haven't subscribed yet or liked my Facebook page, please do so. I think toward the end of the video there's a little bubble that pops up that you can just click on, or you can just click the little subscribe button underneath the video. I always welcome your comments, questions, emails. You guys, like I said, you make it possible for me to do what I do, so I love you guys. I also want to thank everyone who has reached out for personal private readings with me, healing sessions, general guidance sessions, all of those things. You guys are fantastic, and I love connecting with you all. So today I wanted to talk about, first I wanted to talk about something I discussed in the last video I did, because there was some concern or questions brought up about I used the word the phrase self-sacrifice when I was talking about Isis and Osiris and their relationship, and how she searched the world and sacrificed herself to find the fragmented pieces of her beloved and to put him back together, to rebuild him so he could rise in his masculine energy. And self-sacrifice, a lot of people took that very negatively. And I understand why. It's very much a 3D term. It's something that we've kind of been patterned and conditioned, that we bleed ourselves dry for other people. And that is not at all how I meant it. So I just wanted to clarify that for anybody who did have questions or concerns. And as opposed to responding to everybody's individual comments, I thought I'd just do it in this video. Self-sacrifice, what I meant was the self-sacrifice that Isis made was a sacrifice from unconditional love. She did not do what she did for Osiris out of obligation or responsibility or because she was supposed to. The self-sacrifice she made was through a place of sheer, pure, unconditional love and devotion. That is what I'm referring to when I said self-sacrifice. So I hope that clears that up for all of you, anyone who had some questions or confusion. Yeah, so that's what I meant. So what I did for today's reading, I did something a little different. I pulled like 7 cards, one from each deck, or 7 cards from 7 different decks. And I felt like we needed to do a more spiritual reading for today, with the new moon being tonight. And it, at least here, if you're on, in the US, it's tonight. I'm on the East Coast, so adjust your time zones accordingly. But the simple fact of the matter is the new moon is about manifesting. It's also about clearing things that no longer serve us, in order for us to manifest that which is in our highest, greatest good. So the messages that came out, so let me share, okay, so let me back up a little bit just for 1 second. I myself have spent like the last 3 days purging like crazy in my physical world, my environment around me, in my spiritual world, in my emotional world. I have been purging in a big, heavy way. The energies have been super, super intense, and I know quite a few of you have reached out to me that you too have been on this crazy emotional roller coaster. What I want to say about the purging is that, remember, back in the day when we started this journey, our stuff would come up and it would take us weeks to purge through one one issue, one trigger, one hurt, one emotional place, one spiritual place. Now we have progressed so far that yes, we purge for a couple of days, but we're in and out of those cycles within a matter of a day, an hour, or it doesn't take us weeks to purge and heal one thing anymore. We can do it super quick now in a much easier, gentler, healthier way. Yeah, it's super intense. It's like compacted. It's super, super intense when we go through it, but it releases much more quickly. So I want to remind everybody of that. So I feel like a lot of us have come to that place because of this new moon energy. The last 3 or so days we've gone through this because of this new moon energy. That these things have to go, and they have to go now if we want to be able to move forward and manifest to our highest, greatest good, like I said. So, all right, let me show you the decks that I used for today, first of all. Okay, so I used a lot of different decks. I used the Archangel Michael deck by Doreen Virtue. I used the Power of Love activation cards. I used Archangel Raphael healing deck. I used the Loving Words of Jesus deck. Ah! Shoot, dropped that one. Oops, sorry. I used the Magdalene Oracle. I used the Soul's Journey cards. And the last card I drew was from the Whispers of Love. Now, I want to start by talking. Okay, so the first card, let's start with that, okay? The first card is from Archangel Michael. And it's time to leave an unhealthy situation, okay? This is happening for a lot of people right now. Okay, the prayer on the card says, Archangel Michael, what parts of my life do I need to focus on more clearly right now? Thank you for helping me hear your answers and for giving me the courage to make healthy changes in my life. This is what I'm talking about, the purging that's gone on for the last few days. A lot of us are being faced with knowing there are things that we have to change, unhealthy situations, whether those are addictions that need to go, or people in our lives that need to go, or things in our environment that need to go. There are unhealthy things that we still have around us. And we're being called at this time to face these things. And I know for me, and this is the next card that came out, is from Archangel Raphael, is ask your body for a message. For me, I was physically feeling ill, like truly like sick. And the sicker I felt, the more I listened to my body, the more I realized what the unhealthy things were that I needed to release. And I did that this week. I cleared so much past life crap that had to go. Like I said, things in my 3D world, my environment, just cleaning things out from my world. Drawers, cabinets, closets, emptying out my world physically, emotionally, spiritually, getting rid of the things that no longer serve me. Some of you may know that I used to smoke on occasion. I quit smoking like, almost 3.5 weeks ago now, knowing that my body was telling me it was time to release these things. So I'm asking, oh wait, and there's a little thing on the bottom of the Raphael card that says, Dear body, please help me hear your messages. Archangel Raphael, please guide me in honoring and respecting my body's needs. So these are the two cards that really, really go together to start this reading. And that's listening to your body, really hearing the messages that your body is physically giving you, and understanding that these are the unhealthy things that you need to leave behind. With that, the next card is adversity. And this is from the Soul's Journey deck. And this card, adversity, talks about being presented with obstacles in our lives. And these obstacles are put there as a means to to be able to overcome them. Not for them to just block us and stand in our way like mountains, but for us to actually be able to climb over them, to overcome them, to learn from our experience, from our adversities in our lives. They also help us build confidence in ourselves. So these unhealthy situations, these messages that our bodies are giving us, are forms of adversity. Okay? And these adversities are what we are being asked to overcome right now. So the next card we have is from the Magdalene Oracle, and it's the decision card. As we know, there are decisions that need to be made. In letting go, releasing situations that aren't healthy to us, these are decisions that have to be made. Conscious decisions, heartfelt decisions. Understanding that all of our decisions not only affect us, but affect the collective. They affect everyone around us. And the most important thing about this card, you know, making decisions are very emotional. So there's a lot of water in this card. There's this whole watery element, and the blue about speaking our truth and making our decisions from our truth. And that's really the most important part here, is to be true to yourself when you make your decisions. Because in being true with yourself, you can actually be true to those around you and be honest and really come into this place of not having to feel guilt and not having to feel like I was talking about, that self-sacrifice place where we feel guilty, we feel responsible, we feel like we have to do things because we're supposed to do them. This is truly talking about making hard emotional decisions from a truly heartfelt place, in honoring and being true to who you are first. You know, I go back to the place of when I talk about in old videos, if you guys go back, I've talked about a lot of time being on an airplane and the oxygen masks coming down, and you're always instructed and told, put yours on first and then help the people around you. And that is so critical. Like in this decision phase, it's about doing what's right for you in order to do what's right for the people around you. Being truthful and honoring your soul, being good to yourself first. So that's the decision card, you guys. You know, and again, I see the moon, you know, yeah, it's a full moon and this is the new moon, but I feel like these are the energies. This is what's coming around us right now. And it's just speaking of using this moon's energy to make these decisions, to get to that place of true heartfelt honesty with yourself. Now the next card I got is from the Power of Love, and I use this as a clarifying card on the decision card, and it's the commitment card. And it says, you dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. And again, this comes back to being true to yourself, making a commitment. You know, everything we do in these decisions that we make in being true to ourselves is out of a place of unconditional love. You know, that which we choose to leave behind, whether it be past life, karmic, present life, healing, purging, is all from a place of love, in honoring ourselves and each other. Just because you love someone doesn't mean that, or love a situation, it's not even a person, it could be a situation, it could be a thing, doesn't mean that it's in your best interest to hold on to it. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is release somebody, is to let go. We talked about, you know, 2 weeks ago, a week ago, whatever, the bird in the cage. When you love something, set it free. If it's meant to be yours, it'll come back. But if you love it, let it go. That's making a commitment to unconditional and true love, you guys. That is a true commitment in faith to love, in being able to honor someone enough and honor yourself enough to to let that cage, that bird cage door open, and let that little bird fly, and let it grow, and let it experience the things it needs to experience. The next card we got is from the Jesus Oracle, or the loving words of Jesus. Okay? And this card says, here's the card, okay? And it says, if you have faith as a grain of a mustard seed, you shall say unto the mountains, remove hence to yonder place, and so it shall remove. And that's Matthew 17:20. Okay, so this talks about having faith. The faith of the size of a mustard seed. Now, a mustard seed is teeny, teeny, tiny. So if you can even have that much faith, you will be able to move mountains. You will be able to get all the adversity and all the obstacles that are in your way. You will be able to release the things that no longer serve you. You will be able to make these decisions from this loving, committed place, being committed to having faith, true faith, because it's faith in the divine that truly makes things change. You know, and the beautiful thing about this journey that we all know is that things can change so suddenly, like that. You know, and I'll take it back to the simple thing is you can be having a really crappy day or just an average day, and then all of a sudden you'll get a sign from your angels, from your twin, or you'll get a message from your twin, or you'll hear a song. And that can change your whole day. It can change your whole outlook on things. Things change so quickly on this journey, you guys. And it's when you give up control and you surrender your life, your faith to the divine, to Mother, Father, God. You truly just release it all. And with that faith, yes, mountains can be moved because the divine can now take control. You're not playing this yo-yo game with the universe on attempting to maintain control yourself. You're releasing it to the divine. You're opening that bird cage and letting it fly, giving it to God. And with that comes the most amazing gift, because when we surrender and let things go to that level, God gives us the most amazing gift, and it's grace. And through grace, you know, we don't have to earn grace. It's just this beautiful gift that the divine gives us. You know, it's to assist us in humanity in rebirthing ourselves, and that's what this journey is about. It's about being able to rebirth ourselves into these beautiful divine beings, these true. You know, we were created in the image of God. We are coming into our I am, our complete and total connection with the divine, with the heavens, with Christ consciousness. And that is truly where all the love comes from, you guys. Yeah, so I don't know if this is making sense to you guys, but it's all about faith. It's all about believing. It's all about making these commitments and letting go. Okay, so the next card in our reading is from Archangel Michael also. And this is a favorable outcome, guys. So in doing these things that we're being asked to do right now, in listening to our bodies, okay, in leaving these unhealthy situations, in facing our adversity as opportunities and not obstacles, in making the decisions from a true love place, a true heart-centered place, in committing to that love, in having the faith of a mustard seed in the divine, our favorable outcome is coming. Okay? The energies have been super, super sticky lately. We have been stuck. We have been wanting to move ahead in these great ways on our missions and in our unions, and things have sort of been stuck. This new moon, this reset that we are hitting tomorrow with this 111 portal, and the upcoming portals for February, and the eclipses coming in February, energies are moving again. energies are going to start moving again. It's going to create this favorable outcome that we seek. So it says, thank you for the beautiful outcome to this situation, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith. Once again, trust, have faith. You know, when we release the things that need to go, it not only affects us, it affects everyone around us. And that's the point of this card. It's a favorable outcome, not just for ourselves, but for everyone involved in the situations. So the last card, you guys, that I got, and this is super, super cool, and this is from the Whispers of Love, is the Union of Hearts. And I don't even think this card needs to be explained. This is truly the twins. This is our union. This is releasing the things that are holding us back. This is not just for us, the divine feminine, this reading. This is for the divine masculine. This is for the collective. This is for humanity. This, you know, this is truly bringing us into a place of complete union and love. The card says, there is a connection of love that defies explanation. There's a connection of love that defies explanation. If that's not the twin flame journey, the twin flame soul connection, I don't know what is. Because none of this shit makes sense in the 3D world. None of this attraction to people that, some of us don't even know our twin. Some only dream about our twin. Some only get 5D messages from their twin. You know, some of us have met our twin once or twice. Some of us know our twins well, but don't know them well enough in the 3D world to say, how can I have this love for this person, this attraction for this person, this longing, this pining in my heart for this person, when I don't even really know who the heck they are? That defies explanation. That is the love that the twins share. That is the love of our soul tribe, where we have all come in contact with new people in our world that we can truly say that we love. You know, I have, you know, all you guys that follow, you know, my messages, I don't know most of you personally in my world. You know, there's a lot of you guys. I have love for every single one of you. I feel your souls. I see your purity. I see your hearts, and I find it just so beautiful that it defies all explanation, all 3D logic, that we can all be connected on this amazing spiritual journey at this amazing level in our heart souls. So what I want to leave you guys with is just, I want everybody to kind of just sit for a moment. I want you to take a few deep breaths, kind of get yourself grounded. Feel the energy of your breath coming into your body, down into the root chakra. And I want you to take your hand and place them on your heart. And I just want you to focus on the energy of your heart for a moment. And I want you to say to yourself out loud, in your head, whatever, I love you. I love you. I love you. And really feel that connection to your heart center. And I want you to say, thank you, God. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Whatever you want to call your higher power. I am grateful for today and every day of this journey. Because it's beautiful, you guys. It's truly a beautiful, amazing place to be. Okay, so with that, again, subscribe, like, share, you guys. Anybody who wants the show Divine Feminine calendars are still available. All the information will be posted in a little box underneath my website, underneath the video. If you want to schedule sessions, readings with me, whatever, that information will be there too. I want to wish you a happy and beautiful weekend. Love and light, always sending so much love and light to you guys. Gratitude and blessings. Have a wonderful, beautiful weekend, you guys. Ride the wave of these energies. And we'll talk soon. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye-bye.